Hello, and once again, welcome to Warhammer 40k Chaosgate Daemonhunters. We're facing another Reaper. This time we're facing Malathian the Harvester. Malathian uh, is practically, no, not practically, I consider it harder than Morgulus, but that's because I don't have an exact build, exact optimized build against him. Although mine, I think it's pretty detailed, so you may not uh, easily replicate it, but let me show you. Alright, our almost usual lineup, we got a slightly different Yolanthus. Now, Yolanthus brings his Stormbolter just to deal damage, but most importantly, he brings a stave. That stave allows him to have a 100% chance to trigger Aegis at the end. His Aegis is high, meaning he's going to trigger it, and instead of 2, he'll have 7. He'll have +5, so again a 7 armor. This is because we won't be able to kill Malathian on the first round. So one of us is going to have to take the blow, and I kind of hope that it's Yolanthus. Another thing. Oh, he has 100% because he has the Centric Shard. Now, another important thing is that Malathian at the end triggers an event which causes him to have an abundance of armor. He has an abundance of armor when we're already low on AP. And so, if we do that remaining AP, we won't be able to chew through the armor, meaning that you take away some armor, at the next round that armor goes all the way back, so it's pointless. So I brought Disruptor Skulls. These do armor piercing and do straight damage to the boss. Mine is the most basic. I didn't get lucky and get another one. If you have one better, feel free to use it. This one has 2, meaning I have 4 bullets, 4 damage. But mainly, Yolanthus' ability is to do this, and of course, honor the chapter so you can boost one of the interceptors. Now, the next one, Cyrus. Cyrus has multiple things. First of all, the bolter, the storm bolter, just to deal damage and to trigger support fire. Now, the halberd is specifically designed to hit demonic targets. Since Malathian is a demonic target, he'll take extra damage. This weapon deals 5, against demonic targets it deals +4, so he's dealing 90 damage. 9 damage. And he has 40% chance to crit, which is amazing numbers. I could give him something so he could crit more, but that won't be necessary, because he has another thing. Cyrus came with the innate ability to have +1 use for their equipped servo skulls. I think you all know where I'm going with this. Together with an armor suit that allows them to have extra uses for servo skulls and extra range. You can see it on the bottom right corner. He has a Disruptor Skull that deals 2 damage and has 5 charges. That's 10 damage right there. From my usual runs, that's a significant portion of damage you can just take away. And so his main goals are mostly going to be this. To use the Demon Flare so you can counter the damage, a Stormbolter for support fire, and that Disruptor Skulls. Our standalone Purgator fool with the silencer to deal 7 damage, with 5 on the crit, and he has the shard so he can trigger autos. He only has 85%, which is not much, but it's something. Since he's going to use Astral Flame right out of the bats, with any luck, we're actually able to get another shot off. So 7, 14, 21, and with that extra one, 28 minimum. I believe I have the ammo for it. Yes, he has 5 ammo. Now, the most important character of all, Storm. Now, the Storm Bolter again, support fire, all deal. Now, the weapon itself, Fidelis, deals 6 damage. He has a 50% chance to crit for an extra 2 points of crit damage. He has 50 because of his abilities, and because of the scroll, which gains 50% chance to crit. And I gave him the shard so he has extra chance to focus. That is, so when he teleports, there's a chance he actually gains an attack, 85% chance, and there's a chance that when he crits targets, he'll gain AP back. That one is almost guaranteed to drop. And why? Because of our stratagems. You should. I think I have them all. Yes, I already researched them all, even on legendary. But most importantly, you want Strength Spirit, because this gains 50% chance. Since Voldred already has 50, that means he has 100 and every attack he gives will crit the target, which is pounding on the damage. I wish I could put like the book so he can do even more crit damage, but I can't. So this is what we have. Also, I should have a third slot, but I don't. The Prognosticar slot is hard because the planet in which the Reaper spawns is random. It's always on the edge, I believe, but it's random. So it would be hard. But the third one I could have. Now the second one, I put this one because since we won't kill him, Malathian will strike at us. And if he's the fourth Reaper you face, you won't pretty much have time to heal, which sucks. So I put this so we could all be buff, we could all buff, and we could all make it out, you know? But most importantly is Strength Spirit. This is the main thing. Now, as soon as we arrive on the mission, contrary to what we usually do, we're gonna go all in. We're gonna use the stratagems, we're gonna put everybody right up in there, and use all the willpower we can. Because Malathian will use an ability in which we'll take damage whenever we use willpower. Meaning we're gonna use everything we can before, so that we won't get any damage from that ability. But I already talked too much. Let's get straight into the mission. I had hopes that hopefully he will target Yolanda's, hopefully, but we'll see. Usually on Legendary, I'll make a video about it, but you should target the... I'll make a video about it later, sorry about that.
The whelps of the Sigilite. I had hoped to have completed my work sooner, before I was discovered. No matter, you are only a handful.
A mere one of my brothers would be enough to deal with you, warp spawn.
Such taunts come easy on high, from a craven.
You should count yourself lucky, demon. If it were I facing you, your end here would not be swift.
Oh, truly? Perhaps I should make a game of it.
Alright.
Let us see how long you can
Like I said,
stand to watch
first things first,
your brother's
we
enemy
instantly
from
move
a
forward and
secret
use
of that
our
pact
AP.
of yours.
Hopefully the autos will trigger. Hopefully.
With alacrity.
Get lucky?
Standing
We
ready.
did. Now I wanted to get lucky with Voldred.
With alacrity.
There we go. No, I didn't show you Malathian, but he has 150 HP, which was the same as Aether. And you're thinking, is this same Aether? No, he's much worse. Now, as you see Morbus gifts, he spawns effigies. And each one of those effigies is a pain to deal with. Usually what you do was you'd fight him, summon an effigy, you beat the effigy, you go back. But with the effigy come enemies, and that can be a whole lot of trouble.
Your
So
orders?
we're gonna try and do this
Commander, at your service.
we're gonna brute force it, to be honest. So now, with the Atlantis, as you could see, well, can't show it. He has 105 chance to when he crits a target, he actually gains 1 AP. And that's what I'm counting for. I'll use Hammer Hand. And you'll go straight out.
Your end is near.
We're gonna do all of these, so it doesn't really matter, but I'll just disable Reaper's Call. And he should instantly summon the first effigy.
Update. A blasphemous icon has been detected.
Now, the problem is, with each of these effigies, not only do you have an effigy
Our
here that you
training
need to beat,
fortifies us against such
that has like
psychic
18
attacks.
health, which is a lot, he actually brings enemies. Plague Ridden, I think. But Malathian gains armor, which sucks. Yeah. And that armor stacks with each effigy.
Your
He
command.
has a total of 4.
Unleash me.
But let's continue. Oh, I actually forgot to put my stratagems. And I forgot to use this on another chapter on Voldred. Or that is on Voldred. Because since you can remember, Voldred has a 100% chance to crit, he'll just crit the bastard over and over again. And he should have 6, exactly.
Command. Your command.
Now, let's take care of everything that requires AP. So,
I have seen your weakness.
afflict vulnerable, yeah. He's gonna fall a lot of times. Trigger the support fire. Now don't forget, I also have a 50% chance to crit here because of the stratagem, so I'll just keep firing on it.
Bring
Another crit, perfect. There you go. There goes another effigy. See, one more. Now I believe this is the one related to willpower. Yeah, this one relates to willpower. I actually fucked up. I should have used Hammer Hand with Cyrus.
your orders. I am here.
We'll see.
What is your
Actually,
will?
why did he just take damage? What happened to you? I didn't even see what happened. They took a lot of damage. What the hell? Took 6 points of damage.
Fool.
Damn. Let's just keep on going. We have another one? Another one.
Troublesome trees. Such a wasteful destruction of my crops.
I actually will use Hammer Hand. I know it will cost him a bit of health, but it's worth it. Since he has plus 3 crit damage. Actually, will deal 5 plus 4 equals 9, 9 plus 3 equals 12. That's 12 damage right there. And with this, that's 17 right there. And there we go. Effigy of death. One more effigy.
The tech priest is right. Destroy these foul effigies before they can do more harm.
They're taking damage. Huh, I wonder if it's because they're near Malathian. I didn't realize that. So, honestly, just keep...
How wounded!
Oh, I didn't see the number. If I force strike him, 7... Oh, actually, instead of dealing 5, I'll deal 7. That's nice, but remember, it deals damage, which sucks. Alright, we got one more. Lewis of Darkness. And he will always vulnerable. And one more effigy. And Cyrus, well... No, actually, I'll leave Cyrus. Actually, should have left Yolanda's too. But, let's keep going. I'll try to circle around, so... We'll see what we can do. Like, see? Plus 5 damage.
Repugnant little things! I'll gnaw on your eyes and harvest your souls!
I don't know if this stat he would be dead like immediately, but unfortunately it doesn't. See, there we go, the thing with the AP. And you just keep doing this. You keep staggering him. And there we go. See, he pushed now everybody away.
Barely a scratch.
Now, this isn't exactly what you want to happen. Wait. Damn. Oh, and you see? Triggered it. He now has a total of 40. He brought... Imagine, if you had to destroy all the effigies, he would just simply bring them all back at the same time. And he now has 40 armor.
Standing ready.
So, actually... Yeah, should have used that one. 3 damage. And now it should have been the part where I... If you had more, if they were better, you could just come off in right now. You see?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can actually get him. I'm scared that you won't be able to get him. You won't be able to get him because might have misplayed a little bit. We'll be close though.
Impressive blow. We must press the attack while this harvester is off balance.
Yeah, see, I have one form,
At your service.
and he can't reach it, can he? No, he can't. Okay, I still had a couple of more.
The foe bleeds.
I could crit him with a shot. How much HP he has? He has 17 points. Psyvolum. No, this is a Psyvolum for stun. Should have brought a different one. You see, I could waste a bullet,
Standing ready.
but I am unsure.
What is your
Let
command?
me just make the math. He deals 6. 6 plus 2 equals 8. It equals 8 points of damage.
Order.
Eight points plus 5 equals 13. And he has 7. Meaning, you see, you won't be able to kill him. This one deals 9, which would be good, but 9 plus 5 equals 14, you still can kill him. So, you're better off right now just actually backing away.
Your orders is your will.
See if I can just...
As you command.
I'll actually just use Aegis because I have no idea who he's going to target. He should be immobilized. And one of the effigies causes damage at the end of the round, so you'll always take damage. My frames die because it's so many of them. You can see the plague wizard just starts surrounding you. And once again, I did not use the stratagem. I completely forgot about it.
Commander, I have analyzed the archive on
See, but now he didn't do it.
the demon.
He didn't help us do that.
The beast appears to feed on the energy of its allies. It maintains an active psychic link with all of them.
Enough chatter. I come and I bring
No.
death.
He has 50% chance to crit on normal, so it's basically a coin flip. Sometimes the coin flip doesn't work. Come on, really? And just because of that, I'll actually use Yolantas just to put him in the ground. And so that's Malathian, but
I will not be banished!
Mission accomplished.
Bye.
The entity has been
Uh,
banished.
A hard-fought battle, Commander.
he
Well
is a
done.
hard one. You see, Yolantas took a beating.
Prime seed is present below.
Unfortunately, this is one of the
We
bosses
should
I still
recover
haven't. I
and
didn't
move
figure out a
on
way
as
to
quickly
just
as we can.
do it because those totems can be a pain. Can be a real pain to deal with, and I believe it would take you to. It's possible, but it would take time. And I wanted to show you the fastest and, well, not the cleanest one, as you all see. And I even forgot to use my stratagem, which sucked. But if you do this and you have the higher upgrades, so the wound recovery faster, it's much nicer. But yeah, like I said, Malathian is hard. It's probably the hardest one, and the one that you'll get out the most injured. Morgellus is second, but I figured out a way to do Morgellus. Check out the other video. And that's it. I hope you all have better luck, have better gear, because like you saw, I didn't have an extra stratagem slot, which could prove useful. My disruptor skulls weren't the best, and even my choice of bolters wasn't the best. But this is a strategy. I hope you all enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next replay.